Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Leo for the year 2016. Welcome everyone. Please remember to check your rising and your moon sign because these are very general readings, and especially when it spans an entire year. So let's focus, Leo, in this reading right here. You have in the challenge position the Chariot. The Chariot is the highest success card that the tarot has. It also represents movement, and it represents being able to, take a hold of your own life by putting together the dark side and the light side. So being this card in the challenge position means that you're going to focus on that on 2016, Leo. You're going to focus on achieving success, whether that it actually translates into, for example, work success or, being able to achieve something. The Chariot also represents movement, so it could be that you're trying to travel or you're trying to move. Usually it's over land, the type of movement it represents. But success in and out of itself, it's also a form of movement. So again, like I said, it's a year for you to focus on achieving that success because the energy is available to you. Now, you have in the center of the reading the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a card that represents, it represents the highest, or one of the highest form of pain of the tarot. And yes, it kind of clashes with this card, but at the same time, the Ten of Swords is a card that represents the end of a cycle. 10 is the end of a cycle, and it also, we can see the day, a new day coming up, okay? So the Ten of Swords, even though represents pain, it even represents, could be betrayal, because we see someone who has been stabbed in the back. It represents the end of a cycle of pain. And I like to see these three cards here as a form of dividing the year. So by the middle of the year, it will be a time when you start to see this phase and this period of pain coming to an end. You're not the first sign that I see this division, where the first half of the year might be a little bit rocky, and the second half it's much smoother and easier to travel. But the important thing is to keep in mind while you're moving forward and trying to achieve this success in whichever form you want to achieve it, that you will see by the middle of the year this phase, this not so happy phase, coming to an end. Okay, you have in the things you cannot change the King of Swords. King of Swords represents the air signs, so could be an Aquarius, could be a Libra, or a Gemini. This is someone that you see as older, or a paternal figure. Could be an actual father, as it could be a boss or a mentor. Being in the reverse, this is someone who, the Swords people are very skillful with their words, but being in the reverse, this is someone who uses his words to sort of confuse you and create the idea that I have is that they create like a web of lies or confused statements that they tell you, and you end up not really knowing what they're telling you, or you just, they create this sort of they create this net of things around you that are not really true, but they're not really lies either. They're very skillful with those words. So this is someone who perhaps has even lied to you, and this is where the pain comes from. Okay, perhaps you feel this person betrayed you. The thing is that you have the Ace of Cups along with the King of Swords. So the Ace of Cups represents a new beginning with this person, a new beginning in this relationship, and a beginning that will be much more emotionally satisfying, much more balanced, because we have the water coming up out of the cup, going into the lake, going back in. So there is a sense of stability and also spiritual fulfillment. So if you are a spiritual person, if you had spiritual practices but you abandoned them, 2016 is a good year to retake those. It will allow you to work better throughout this situation. But like I said before, it's a year for you to start again or reset a relationship with this person. And it's a very interesting year because you have a lot of swords, so it's a year for you to be working on your mental strength and your mental thought, your thought patterns. And also you have a lot of sword people around you, so a lot of air people around you in throughout the year, whether it's in this starting over with this relationship, but they will also help you because you have in that position the page of swords. The pages, I always see them as messengers. This represents the air signs, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius again. So this could be someone that you see as younger, or he's actually younger than you. Could even be your children that tell you things that you need to hear. We see them, this person has the face against the wind, so they're very honest. They have nothing to hide. They will tell you whatever it is that you need to hear, and they will help you to carry your burden, because it comes up with the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is the card of someone who has taken on more responsibilities than he or she can actually carry. So this person will help you. Even if it is your children, maybe they're telling you some things that you need to hear, and you start to reevaluate how many things are you taking on. But this is coming in to help, and it's a very good thing. It could be also, I like to say, it could be that perhaps, because this could be a work thing related, could be work stress, but it could be that you had to, last year in 2015, you had to take care of someone, an elderly member of your family, okay? And that perhaps has strained your relationship with this person, and it makes you feel overwhelmed. Well, 2016 is a year where you're going to be able to improve this relationship by getting help, okay? In the final card, the outcome card, you have the 8 of Swords in reverse, and this is a great card to have it in reverse. Again, it's the swords. So you have again, a year where you're going to work a lot. Your mental capacity is going to be put to a test, because you're going to have to develop some strength in that form. And by that I mean, this is a card that talks about breaking out of negative thought patterns. Okay, when we see it in the upright position, this is a woman who is blindsided and blindfolded and tied up, and the swords are keeping her prisoner. But the thing is that this card talks about self-imposed prisons, things that we tell ourselves that makes us feel like we're trapped, like we are not good enough, or not smart enough, or not fast enough, or thin enough, or all of those things. This is a year for you to break out of that. You have the energy, you have the possibility, and you're going to have the help to be able to work through that and get rid of those negative things that hold you back. Okay, it's a year for you to set yourself free. So it's a year where the power lies on you. Okay, so I hope this is helpful, Leo. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. I wish you a fantastic 2016. It's certainly, there if you want to take it. And I guess I will see you in the next reading. Take care.